Good evening, everybody. I welcome you all to my third and final lecture on series and parallel resonance. In the previous two lectures, we have seen the introduction regarding resonance, the theoretical concepts related to both series as well as parallel resonance. So, in today's lecture, we shall see the tutorials based on both series as well as parallel resonance. Resonant frequency in series resonance is Fr is equal to 1 by 2 pi root LC. Quality factor Q is the ratio of resonant frequency to bandwidth. Expression for bandwidth F2 minus F1 is R by 2 pi L. The expressions for half power frequencies F1 is Fr minus R by 4 pi L and F2 is Fr plus R by 2 pi L. The other expression for half power frequency can also be used, which is shown as below. So on substituting all the given values in the following expression, we get the value for resonant frequency to be 2.25 kilohertz, the value for bandwidth to be 3.18 kilohertz, the value for quality factor to be 0.7. The lower cutoff frequency F1 is 0.65 kilohertz and higher cutoff frequency F2 is 3.84 kilohertz. The second sum, in a series resonance circuit, resistance is given as 5 ohms, resonant frequency is given as 4 into 10 power 5 radians per second, bandwidth is given as 10 power 4 radians per second. It asks us to calculate the value of inductor and capacitor, half power frequency as well as quality factor. So given that the bandwidth value is 10 power 4 radians per second, which is nothing but R by L. So from that R value is known, we'll get the inductor value to be 5 into 10 power minus 4 henries. Similarly, the resonant frequency omega r is given as 4 into 10 power 5 radians per second. The formula is 1 by root LC. Since we already know the value of inductor, from that expression capacitor value will be C, which is 1.25 into 10 power minus 8 farads. So I found out the values of inductor and capacitor. The half power frequency expressions we all know in case of series resonance. So substituting the values in those two formulas, we will get the value of F1 to be 62.86 kilohertz and F2 value to be 64.45 kilohertz. Quality factor is the ratio of resonant frequency to bandwidth. Since we know the values of both resonant frequency and bandwidth, by taking both the ratio, we will get the value of quality factor to be 40. The third sum, given that the series resonance circuit has a quality factor of 5 at 50 radians per second. The current flowing in the circuit at resonance is 10 amps and supply voltage is 100 volts. The total impedance is given as 20 ohms. It asks us to find the circuit constants as well as the resonant frequency. So given the supply voltage Vm is 100 volts and impedance to be 20 ohms. Current at resonance IR is given as 10 amps. The formula is Vm by R. From that we'll get the value of resistor R is equal to 10 ohms. Given quality factor at 50 radians per second is nothing but 5. The formula is omega L by R. Mind you, this 50 radians per second is not the resonance frequency. So from this we'll get the value of inductor to be 1 Henry. So we all know the expression for quality factor Q is equal to 1 by omega RC. From this, capacitor value is 4 into 10 power minus 4 farads. resonant frequency Fr is equal to 1 by 2 pi root LC. We know the values of both inductor and capacitor. On substitution, we'll get the resonant frequency value to be 7.95 kilohertz. The elements of series RLC circuit are given R to be 10 ohms, L to be 0.04 Henry, and capacitor C to be 22 microfarads. When excited by an AC source of value 100 volts, it asks us to determine the voltage across inductor as well as capacitor at resonance. Also, we should determine the frequency at which voltage across inductor and voltage across capacitor are maximum. So resonant frequency, we know the formula omega R is equal to 1 by root LC. So we know the values for both inductor and capacitor. On just substitution, we'll get the value of resonant frequency to be 1066 radians per second. Current at resonance, the formula is IR is equal to Vm by R. Vm is given as 100 volts, R value is given as 10 ohms. On just substitution, the current at resonance will be 10 amps. Now we have to determine the voltage across inductor at resonance. The formula for voltage across inductor is VL is equal to I into JXL, where here IR is indicating the current at resonance. We know the value of current at resonance. Just substituting the values of both XL as well as IR in the formula, we know that XL is nothing but omega into L. So on just substitution will give me the value of voltage across inductor at resonance to be 426.4 at an angle 90 volts. Next, we have to find the voltage across capacitor C at resonance. So VC is equal to IR into minus JXC. We know the values for IR as well as XC, which is 1 by omega C. Substituting all the values in the above expression will give me the value of voltage across capacitor at resonance, which is 426.4 at an angle minus 90 volts. Next, we have to determine the frequency at which voltage across inductor and voltage across capacitor are maximum. We all know the expressions which are derived in my previous lectures. Frequency at which voltage across inductor is maximum as well as the voltage across capacitor is maximum. Just we know the values of L, R and C. Just on substitution will give me frequency at which voltage across inductor to be 172.04 Hertz. Similarly, on just substitution of the values of R, L and C in the expression of frequency at which voltage across capacitor is maximum will give me the value of FC, which is 167.3 Hertz. The fifth tutorial is given as the parameters of parallel RLC circuit are 40 ohms, L 2 millihenry and C 3 microfarads. Asked us to determine the expressions for resonant frequency, quality factor, bandwidth and cutoff frequencies. So the expression for resonant frequency Fr for the given parallel RLC circuit is 1 by 2 pi root LC. So on substituting the values of inductor and capacitor will give me the value to be 2.054 kilohertz. Next, the expression for quality factor in parallel resonance is nothing but omega RC. The other expression for quality factor is R by omega L, and the third expression for quality factor is nothing but R into root over C by L. So we can use any one of the three formulas. On just substitution, we will get the value of the quality factor in case of parallel resonance to be 1.54. The expression for bandwidth F2 minus F1 is 1 by 2 pi RC. We know the values of both resistor as well as capacitor. So therefore on substitution will give me the bandwidth value to be 1.326 kilohertz. Next, the cutoff frequency expression F1 as well as F2. The formula is F1 is Fr minus bandwidth by 2, F2 is Fr plus bandwidth by 2. Fr value and bandwidth value are known. On just substitution will give me the value of lower cutoff frequency F1 to be 1.49 kilohertz and higher cutoff frequency F2 to be 2.82 kilohertz. So the sixth sum asks us to find the inductor value which resonates at 1000 radians per second. So here, since it belongs to a parallel resonant tutorial, it is easy to find the admittance and equate the imaginary part to 0, which will give me the value of inductor which is resonating at 1000 radians per second. So Z1 is 10 minus J12 ohms and Z2 is 5 plus J XL. Therefore total admittance Y will be nothing but 1 plus Z1 plus 1 plus Z2. Substituting the values, rationalizing each term will give me Y to be as shown. So on simplification, the admittance value will be Y equal to 10 plus J12 divided by 10 square plus 12 square plus 5 minus JXL divided by 5 square plus XL square. So separating both imaginary terms as well as real terms, you'll get the value of admittance as shown. So we know that for a parallel resonance, the imaginary part of the admittance becomes 0. So equating the imaginary term of the admittance, that is susceptance, to 0. So on equating the imaginary term to 0 and cross multiplying and simplifying the expression, we'll get a quadratic equation in Excel. So in this case, the quadratic equation in Excel that is obtained after simplification is 12XL square minus 244XL plus 300 is equal to 0. So finding the roots, we will get two values for XL, which is 18.98 ohms or 1.32 ohms. We know that XL is equal to omega L, which will give the value of inductor to be 18.98 millihenry or 1.32 millihenry. So this is the value of inductor at which the circuit resonates at 1000 radians per second. Seventh sum, it asks us to find the value of capacitor which resonates at 2000 radians per second. The same procedure as we have done in previous sum. Here, since all the values are given in inductor value is given in henries, to convert them in JXL, so we'll get the inductor value to be J10 ohms. The next, finding impedances of each branch. Z1 is nothing but 4 plus J10 ohms and Z2 is 4 minus JXC ohms. So finding the total admittance, Y is nothing but 1 by Z1 plus 1 by Z2, and upon rationalizing, I'll get the expression for admittance as shown. So on simplification, the total admittance value will be Y is equal to 4 minus J10 by 4 square plus 10 square plus 4 plus JXC divided by 4 square plus XC square. Separating the real terms as well as the imaginary terms, we'll get the following expression for admittance. So at resonance, the imaginary part or the susceptance becomes 0. So equating the imaginary part of admittance to be 0, we will get the value of Xc. So on cross multiplication and simplification will give me a quadratic equation Xc, which is Xc square minus 11.6 Xc plus 16 is equal to 0. So on finding the roots of this quadratic equation will give me the value of Xc, which is 10 ohms or 1.6 ohms. We know that Xc is 1 by omega c. So on substituting the formula, we'll get the two values of capacitor. Since omega is 2000 radians per second, so the two possible capacitor values we got to be 50 microfarad and 312.52 microfarad. So these are the possible capacitor values for the given circuit to resonate at 2000 radians per second. So the last sum of today's lecture, in the given circuit you have to find the value of RL at resonance, assuming Z1 to be RL plus J20 and Z2 to be 20 minus J10 ohms. Finding the total admittance of this circuit and rationalizing, we get the following expression. So on separating both real terms as well as imaginary terms, the total admittance is obtained as follows. Since at resonance the imaginary term becomes 0, so equating the imaginary term to 0, we will get the value of RL, which is on cross multiplication and simplification to be 24.5 ohms. So this brings the end of my lecture on the concept of series as well as parallel resonance. Thank you.